It's every day, bro. I pray my altcoins grow. Pray to the crypto gods so I can cop that Litecoin on the low. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a special edition of Solo T3V. And today we're going to talk more about dating in the Me Too era, what it constitutes of dating in 2018. Um, I know some people probably will say dating is dead, stuff like this and that. However, we still have to have options in regards to being pragmatic. There's still men out here who, want to deal with the opposite sex, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what heterosexual men do. However, in 2018, we need a game plan. We need to protect ourselves. Or as my boy Alpha Male Strategies would say, we need a strategy. And I think that looking at the climate now in regards to dating and how scary stuff is, yeah, Maddie Ghost, it's really scary. We have to protect ourselves as men. Because right now it's becoming too risky to date women. And even now, whether we acknowledge it or not, if a woman is a feminist or not, a lot of these women have a feminist mindset. I noticed that especially with younger women because they're being raised in this type of doctrine that, they are raised in that type of mindset. And it's kind of scary. It's very scary because if you approach a woman now, and I've mentioned this before, and you don't fit her ideal type of a man, you're considered creepy. Nothing creepy about you, but it's her way of saying that you're not attractive. Where if a guy who is attractive or she deems attractive or handsome approaches her with the same approach, he's not creepy. you know. But yeah, I mean, it comes to a point now where, men, we really have to start thinking that, hey, we have to protect ourselves and we may have to carry contracts. I've said this in many live streams before. I even talked last year where, man, you may have to record yourself at your residence if a woman comes over. And if the woman is not down, you may have to kick her out. I mean, it's heading that way. I mean, people are already doing it. Believe it or not, there are people who do that. Shout out to brother Ramil Amir. He does that. But it comes to that point, especially if you're a man who has assets, if you're a man of means, if you're a man who's rich, you got to protect yourself. You do. Because at the end of the day, when you have stories, and I'm not trying to discredit the Me Too movement, but stories like the Aziz Ansari situation, where clearly it was just a date, a bad hookup date, not a sexual assault date, you got to be careful. Okay? You got to be careful. So I'm going to roll this video real quick. And by the way, how do I sound, guys? I'm going to roll this video real quick. Then I'm going to read this article. Maddie Ghost, how I sound. Then I'm going to read this article. And then I'm going to open up the phone lines for people who want to call in. And then we can chop it up. So let me see. I sound good, guys? All right, cool. All right, let me roll this clip. I'm going to roll the clip and then I'm going to stop through parts of it because I want to chime in. Also, guys, this is by Ashley Bansfield. I don't know who she is. I guess she's some sort of a crime TV commentator, but this is very, very relevant. And I think that the fact that it's coming from a woman makes it even more powerful. So let me play the clip. Let me shut the F up and play the clip for y'all.
Well, I'd like to say something here, and maybe this is best done in the form of an open letter to Aziz Ansari's accuser. Ready? Dear Grace, not your real name. I'm sorry that you had a bad date. I have had a few myself. They stink. I am sure it must be really weighing on you. It's hard being a victim. Very painful. Just ask anyone who's been on that end of crime and justice. I cover them every day. It's no picnic. But let's take a moment to reflect on what you claim was the worst night of your life, end quote. You had a bad date. Your date got overly amorous. After protesting his moves, you did not get up and leave right away. You continued to engage in the sexual encounter.
You hear that, guys? You had a bad date. Your date got a little aggressive, but you didn't protest. You continued in the sexual encounter willingly. He didn't threaten you. See, people like to use the word coheres. Coheres means to manipulate somebody and to threaten them. Aziz never said that. Aziz never said, hey, if you don't suck my dick, you're not going to get this job or you're not going to be my girlfriend. He never pointed a pistol out and say, hey, blow me or I'm going to shoot you. There was none of that. Yeah, he took his chicken curry fried fingers and put it in the back of her throat. And some of these Indian guys, man. I'm not being racist, but some of these Indian guys, man, they got weird fetishes, man. You know what I'm saying? But let me play this again here for those people because I think this is very relevant and she's on point. So let me play it again.
Well, I'd like to say something here, and maybe this is best done in the form of an open letter to Aziz Ansari's accuser. Ready? Dear Grace, not your real name. I'm sorry that you had a bad date. I have had a few myself. They stink. I am sure it must be really weighing on you. It's hard being a victim. Very painful. Just ask anyone who's been on that end of crime and justice. I cover them every day. It's no picnic. But let's take a moment to reflect on what you claim was the worst night of your life, end quote. You had a bad date. Your date got overly amorous. After protesting his moves, you did not get up and leave right away. You continued to engage in the sexual encounter. By your own clear description, this was not a rape, nor was it a sexual assault. By your description, your sexual encounter was unpleasant. It did not send you to the...
Okay, did you guys hear that? Your sexual encounter was unpleasant. The guy took you back to his crib. He didn't even try to do foreplay. He didn't, suck on your, whatever. I'm not trying to get graphic, but he didn't warm you up. Okay, guys? Aziz didn't make sure that the oven was hot before he tried to stick his sausage in the buns. I mean, you got to make sure that the oven is preheated. I mean, this is how you can tell he never got no ass in high school or college. Because if he would have known, you got to warm the oven up before you put the food in, right? That's what you do. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Just because you had a bad hookup or you're dealing with a dude who's bad at sex doesn't equal assault. And I feel bad for her that she had a dude who didn't know what he was doing. I do feel bad for her in that regard. But clearly this guy is used to dealing with women that are ready to go. I mean, let's keep it real. Some women at her age, they're ready to go from off GP. They're ready to go off jump. They're ready to go. Just like a dude who at 20, whatever, like Aziz, I guess he was ready to go. So let me continue playing the clip.
Police, it did not affect your workplace or your ability to get a job. So I have to ask you, what exactly was your beef? That you had a bad date with Aziz Ansari. Is that what victimized you to the point of seeking a public conviction and a career-ending sentence against him? Is that truly what you thought he deserved for your night out?
Amen. Amen. You know what? God damn it. I love it when Becky's talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? That turned me on. I ain't even gonna lie. Talk that shit, Ashley. Talk that shit. You feel me? Here you have a guy. Look, let me be clear. I'm going to be 100% clear. And I will say this again for those who didn't catch the original stream, which, by the way, is up right now. I didn't put it on Patreon. It's up right now. Okay? I do not... Aziz Ansari is very well known in the entertainment industry. It's not a secret. He's an asshole. He's a self-pompous narcissist. It's not a secret. And he's a fucking male feminist cuck. However, what concerns me as a man, as a single man who still dates women, who interacts with women, and who approaches women. I just approached a girl a couple weeks ago on the street. I ain't get a number. I got an Instagram, though, and her man pulled up, too. That shit was kind of awkward. But you know me. What the fuck is he going to do to me, man? I'm just saying, I'm a big dude. Ain't nobody going to fuck with me like that. But long story like that, but getting back on the topic, I'm not here to defend this male feminist cuck. I'm here to defend the due process. What do I mean by due process? You can't just say a guy did this and that and offer some evidence of a text message that he did something. And you never, by your own admission, you never said no. By your own admission, you willingly sucked his barbecue, his shish kebab that probably smelled like curry fried chicken. Let's keep it real. You sucked it willingly twice. You let him undress you. You let him finger pop you. Had his hands down your throat. I mean, look, I know that's some weirdo shit. I know some of you guys are into some weirdo stuff. But at the end of the day, this guy's reputation is ruined. This guy's reputation is ruined. And you didn't even think about the ramifications of your actions because you let those terms be dictated because you decided to run to your girlfriends that, and let's keep it real. You thought this guy was going to make you your girlfriend and he's going to take you on the Hollywood red carpet and you and your girls are going to be in the back of the limo popping champagne while you're in the Hollywood Hills listening to The Weeknd. Yeah, it didn't really work out that way, did it? But my point of the matter is, you went home with this guy off rip. Within eating dinner, you were naked right away, sending mixed signals right away. This dude wanted ass. You wanted a relationship. If you wanted a relationship, you should have never gone back to his place. And if you did go back, you should have kissed him and then you should have been firm. But you weren't because you were not ready. You were not ready. Or you didn't, better yet, it wasn't that you were not ready for sex. You didn't think it through. You naively didn't think it through. Clearly, no debating.
Let me be completely clear. If you were sexually assaulted, you should go to the police right now. If you were sexually harassed and your bad date because of his actions mitigated your ability to do your job, you should definitely speak up and loud. Because that's happened to me too, and it stinks. But if you just had an unpleasant sexual experience, you should have gone home. Maybe just go ahead and tell your friends to avoid this guy, he's gross. Go ahead, tell the date himself he's gross.
I agree. Listen, fella, I'm gonna keep it real, fellas. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm the realest. This story's gonna make me the realest nigga on YouTube, man. 6 years ago, true story. And I'm not ashamed to tell you guys this. 6 years ago, I was at a club called Honey, okay? Popping. I was hollering at girls left and right, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So there was this chick there, whatever. I was talking to her. Boom. I was talking to other chicks. Boom. I was everywhere. I was on fire that night because it was a new club to me. I mean, I don't know how old the club is, but to me, it was new. It was my first night there. And I never, I hadn't seen girls that cute or whatever in a while. So I was doing the work. Boom, talking to this girl, that girl, boom. And this girl would catch me talking to these other girls. And she's like, yo, who is this guy? Because when I'm talking to these other girls, they're all smiling. We all flirting, all good, touchy-feely, whatever, I get the chick's number. The next day, she slides through. She slides through my crib. I don't remember how shit happened or whatever. This was, like I said, this was over 5 years ago, so I don't remember all the details. But I do remember this. Me and her, we started making out. You feel me? My cock is out, exposed. Pause. You know what I'm saying? My dick is out. Her panties are down. And we're about to smash. But you know what? In that moment, when my dick is out and her panties were down, me being responsible, because I know Pookie Ray Ray type nigga, I said, let me go grab a condom. So I go in the room to grab a condom. Next thing I know, this chick jumps up, pulls her panties back up, pulls her pants back up. She says, I can't do this. She dips out. Before I can say anything. Like, this shit happened so fast. Nobody forced it. I didn't grab her or force her to stay, nothing like that. She left. It got heated. That's just what it is. At that type of situation, she took the initiative to leave because she realized if she would have stayed, we probably would have fucked. And here's the thing that's crazy to me. if I wouldn't have gotten grabbed to go a condom, and if I decide to go raw on her, she probably would have let me. So let that sink in for a second, fellas.
That he is not the lover that he thinks he is. And without question, don't go on a second date with him. Certainly do not marry a guy like that. But what you have done, in my opinion, is appalling. You went to the press with the story of a bad date, and you have potentially destroyed this man's career over it right after he received an award for which he was worthy.
Facts. Isn't that interesting, guys? Isn't that interesting that this chick decided to? She could have came out when the Me Too movement was at its height, when everybody was coming out for Harvey Weinstein. She didn't come out for Aziz right away. She came out with this quote unquote bad date story a week right after this brother won the Golden Globes. Is that coincidence? I don't think so. This is a clearly to me somebody with a vendetta. And you know what? Don't be surprised, guys, if there's and some people might say I'm crazy, but I'm gonna keep it real. Don't be surprised if this is one of Aziz Ansari's enemies who found this chick and put her up to it. Said, here go 100K. Tell your story. Don't be surprised, because there are people trying to get people out of there in Hollywood. You never know who he pissed off, allegedly. But don't be surprised if Aziz Ansari pissed off the wrong person in Hollywood. They found this chick and put this chick onto Aziz and set his ass up. Shit happens all the time in Hollywood.
And now here is where I am going to claim victim. You have chiseled away at a movement that I, along with all of my sisters in the workplace, have been dreaming of for decades. A movement that has finally changed an oversexed professional environment that I, too, have struggled through at times over the last 30 years in broadcasting. If you're lucky, there's a really good chance that you're not going to experience the toxic work environment that the rest of us have endured, and that is because of the remarkable progress being made against the Harvey Weinsteins and the Kevin Spaceys of the world. The Me Too movement has righted a lot of wrongs, and it has made your career path much smoother. And here's where I'm guessing it's going to be a long career path. You're 23. What a gift. Yet you look that gift.
She sounds kind of salty when she said, you're 23. I mean, she's a beautiful woman, but you can tell she's not, let me keep the play. I mean, she hit the wall. But I'll still smash her though. She bad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real.
Of course, in the mouth, and chiseled away at that powerful movement with your public accusation. And I'm going to repeat this because it's important. If you were sexually assaulted, go to the cops. If you were sexually harassed, jeopardizing your work, speak up and speak out loud. But by your own descriptions, that is not what happened.
Facts. If you were sexually assaulted, why didn't you go to the police? Even a day or two after the shock wore off. Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you go to the cops?
You had an unpleasant date and you did not leave. That is on you. And all the gains that have been achieved on your behalf and mine are now being compromised by the allegations that you threw out there. And I'm going to call them reckless and hollow.
Damn. The logic coming from this woman, you hear that logic? I can't front. Talk that shit, Ashley. Talk that shit.
I cannot name you publicly and sentence you to a similar career hit as Ansari because you chose to remain anonymous.
Damn!
You. But as you grow in your photography career, I really do hope that you remember what you did to someone else's career, all because of that bad date that was not a sexual assault, that was not sexual harassment by your description. And I hope the next time you go on a bad date, you stand up sooner, you smooth out your dress, and you bloody well leave. Because the only sentence that a guy like that deserves is a bad case of blue balls, not a Hollywood blackball.
Yo. I can't look. I agree with what she says. And you know what? Things like that take away the validity of the Me Too movement when you have a chick who doesn't know how to assert her boundaries, who clearly is naive and was starstruck and was hoping that this guy was just like in his movies. Newsflash, and I said it in my stream before, and I'll say it again. Actors and actresses are not the person that they portray on TV. Some of their characteristics may be, but they're people. They're real people. Aziz Ansari is not Tom Haverford. He might have traits like Tom Haverford, but he's not that guy. Aziz Ansari is not Dez. Let me get the phone lines popping, man. You know, and I think it's very important because we as men, we got to understand that this could affect us too.
Only participant in the conference. The recording has started.
You know, so it's very, very dangerous to be a man nowadays. And look, I'm gonna drop a dime right now. It's more of it is coming. Vice magazine or Vice TV is next. Mark my words. Anybody in the chat, write it down. Vice is next. Give it a week or two. You're gonna be like, damn, Solo called it. Damn fucking right, I called it. Write it down. They're already putting that hit piece together. They're already putting that hit piece together. It's not public yet, but when it comes out, you're gonna be like, damn, Solo dropped an exclusive before it happened. I'm gonna be like, yep, 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 yep. I'm just saying. You know. So the numbers in the chat for those that want to call. So guys, listen. I guess my question to you guys in the chat is, what are you doing in 2018 to protect yourself? I know some of you guys are like, I'm not rich. I don't have nothing to worry about. Okay, nigga. Okay. I mean, unless you're dealing with fat, ugly chicks, maybe you got. Okay, don't even let me go the shaming route. But let's keep it real. What are you doing to protect yourself in 2018 from these females? Like I said, I think that Maddie Ghost said it best earlier in the chat. You got to make sure that this chick wants you. And this chick that Aziz was dealing with, it sounded like she was just wanting the fame. She just wanted to be with somebody famous. She just wanted to be with somebody who was famous so she could brag to her girlfriend that, yo, I'm dating a Hollywood, C-list celebrity. I'm dating somebody who won the Golden Globes. She wanted to be, a young and naive chick. He wanted some coochie. And let me be clear, man. And here's the thing: when alcohol gets involved, shit can get fuzzy. And I'm not excusing Aziz's beta male behavior. Clearly, he's a beta. But when alcohol is involved, and niggas know, let's keep it real. Niggas know you drink and you horny as hell. Fuck. I mean, let's keep it real, man. Some of us, man, our dicks get so hard, man, we could knock down a fucking wall. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that whatever, but I'm just keeping it real. Because at the end of the day, alcohol is involved. Lines become fuzzy. But to me, there was no sexual assault. This was just a bad hookup gone wrong. A dude who didn't know what the hell he was doing. And that's kind of, but people, you got to understand, people are like, yo, he's bad at sex. But think about it. How many women has he piped down using the same method? Let's keep it real. You think she's the first one? You think that this is the first time he had a girl and within 2 minutes he had his dick in her mouth? No. I wouldn't be shocked if Aziz had smashed hundreds of girls using the same type of method. The same type of method. He just happened to have smashed a girl who was too stupid to realize what time it was. Too naive. She thought she was going to be the girlfriend or wifey. And then once she realized she wasn't going to be that, then she had regrets because she realized she was just going to be another jump off. By that time, it's too late. It's too late. And on top of that, let's keep it real. You on a date with a dude to another dude. What does that say of your character? Yeah, Maddie goes. He's got to warm up that oven first. He's clearly clueless, you know. But yeah, fellas, look. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be. You gotta be. Listen. Let's be pragmatic. I know people say go midtown. Don't deal with women. Pay for hookers. Here's the thing. Some of us don't want to deal with hookers. You can still get STDs. Yeah, I know. I know what the rebuttal. Oh, but hookers get tested more. Blah blah blah. You don't think hookers lie, nigga? You don't think prostitutes lie? Get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas. Some of you niggas is dumb. If you really think these hookers don't be, you tell a hooker, hey, do you have an STD? No. Okay, I believe you. Really? Because some of you niggas sound just like that broad, man. At the end of the day, prostitution is not legal everywhere. So you don't have the luxury to do that. And some of us don't have the luxury of going seeing a prostitute or flying to Vegas or wherever it's legal every week. Some of us don't have that luxury. And some of us, let's keep it real. If you're a heterosexual male in your 20s, in your 30s, and even your 40s, your sex drive probably requires you more to bang a chick more than once a week. Antoine Moment says, Solo, I make sure the chick want before I do anything with her. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Here's what I think is going to happen. The good thing about the Me Too movement, and this is where women are going to hate themselves for it, is that now women are going to have to be more aggressive, because if you're a guy and you try to initiate, some guys might be a little bit more passive. So women are going to have to be more aggressive. I already see that in my city. Being in a city full of feminists, women have to be a bit more aggressive. If women want sex, they're going to have to be more aggressive. They're going to have to go after men, not just in regards to initiating sex, but maybe even approaching. That's the time that we're coming to. Kenshin SXS says, damn, it's scary, but sex robots may help solve some of this. Not saying I agree with it. Good to see you in, man. Well, listen, guys. The phone lines are open, but let me play another video real quick, man, because some of us are still out in the field, and it gets real. So let me play this clip here real quick, and then we'll discuss it.
How will people find love in 2018? We asked dating experts on what we can expect in the upcoming year. Experts predict in 2018, dating will focus on matchmaking, video chatting, and using social media sites like Facebook and Twitter to find potential relationships. Video dating is seen as a big game changer. Experts believe people will want more transparency, and more apps are using face-to-face interactions to allow people to get to know each other. Social media sites will also be utilized as dating apps. Sites like Facebook or Instagram often give better insight into how a person actually lives, and more people will direct message someone when they are interested. As well, besides using technology to find love, some experts believe good old matchmaking will be making a comeback due to
Oh shit! Hold on a second.
To learn more about trends, visit globalnews.ca. Find love and often give better insight into how a person actually lives, and more people will direct message someone when they are interested. As well, besides using technology to find love, some experts believe good old matchmaking will be making a comeback due to online fatigue. To learn more about as well, besides using technology to find love, some experts believe good old matchmaking.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real, guys. I'm sorry, I had to stop it, but I'm a sucker for redheads. You know what I'm saying? Redheads are freaks. Okay, let's continue the play.
Thinking will be making a comeback due to online fatigue. To learn more about trends, visit globalnews.ca. I'm Emanuela Campanella.
Ooh, Emanuela Campanella. Yo, she got a sexy voice. All right, guys. So, what do you guys think of that? So they're saying that online dating will be even more popular in 2018. and that people are also going to be using video chats. I mean, we already know FaceTime exists, but what is you guys' take on that? Do you guys agree in the chat? Do you guys agree? Bashe Sule says I agree. Antoine says I like aggressive women. Okay, okay. You know what I'm saying, yeah, I think that's very interesting. I think that online dating is gonna, I mean, online dating is not, the stigma or taboo has been lifted from online dating now. I mean, it's been done now for the last several years. Let's keep it real. So I believe that online dating now is going to be more popular. But I honestly think, and I'm gonna keep it real, if you're a guy on the field, you should be beasting and feasting. I think that guys, because the art to approach a woman is becoming lost. Like the new generation, the younger generation, they clumsy, man. They don't have the balls to approach women to cold approach. So if you're still in the field and you're still doing it the old school way or the old fashioned way, it'll help you leaps and bounds. I really do believe that. Um, you guys know how I feel about online dating, but I think that with online dating, if you have the right attributes and you know what you're doing, then yeah, you're gonna clean up. If you know how to put those pictures together, you know how to put that profile together, yeah, you're gonna have girls come through. And I mean, there are people that a lot of people are successful with online dating. I've been successful during periods as well, so I'm not gonna take anything away with it. The problem with online dating is you have a lot of women that are very wishy-washy because they're not very invested in the interactions because they have so many other guys throwing cocks at them like flying hot dogs. So that's just the reality of the matter. You're gonna have to stand out. But I think that for guys who have their stuff together, if you approach um, in the field, you're gonna have a lot higher success. Robin Coleman Menars, my bad fam, I butchered your name, says online dating kills your in-person gaming confidence. No thrill of the hunt with online dating. Yeah, Robin, I agree, brother. I totally agree. I totally agree. I think that online dating for most men will give the perception that you're not attractive or that women don't want you. And the same guy, if he were to go out in the field and approach women, it's like night and day. It's like night and day. And so I think that with online dating, once again, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but in person, you can convey a lot of things a lot faster. If you meet a girl out and about, body language, she knows what you look like, so attraction can be built quicker. You know what she looks like. How many of you guys, and hit one, how many of you guys met some girl on one of these dating apps and she catfished you, meaning she did not look like her picture? Either she looked fatter or she looked worse or she didn't even look like the girl at all. Hit one if you've experienced that. I want to hear some stories. Come on, y'all call in, man. I want to hear some stories, man. Let's talk about some online dating stories, online disaster stories. I know there are a couple guys that have been catfished, man. Hit one. Nobody's been catfished? Nobody's been catfished. Damn, you guys, you either you guys don't online date or all the girls you meet are legit. Bullshit. Mr. Rome says, I'm short, but stepped up my dress game. So if a chick is gonna look down on me, she gonna get treated to some bomb shoes. I play, I see you. Robin says, average girls you wouldn't hit up in person, ignore you online, but in person at club is so easy pulling chicks. I agree. I agree. Dog, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't get no play online like that right now, man, to be honest with you. But if I go out in person, it's different because the confidence and the way I approach women is different. I'm so eclectic when I approach, it's different. I don't do nothing fancy. I just think that when I approach women, it's so random sometimes that they caught off guard and it's like, yo, look at this guy. And then, I vibe with him. I don't know how else to explain it, but you vibe with a woman, you hone them in. You draw her into your reality. You know what I'm saying? And the way I do this, I'm not thirsty. Like, oh, what are you doing tonight? Claw, Aziz Ansari. No. I ain't trying to put my fingers down her throat. I'm trying to put something else down her throat. You know, not my fingers. Shoo. You know, anabolic alien says that's why I don't online date. Them girls are fat and ugly. Yeah, most online dating. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You keeping it real, fam. You're not lying about that. The quality of online dating leaves a lot to be desired because let's keep it real. Most women don't need online dating. Most women can meet guys in person because if she's pretty, guys are going to approach her in person. If she's pretty, she's going to get approached by guys in her social circle, especially college girls or college age girls. There's so many men around them, so many available men. There's no, like I said, man, real talk. Like I went to, there's a bar that I go to, right? On Tuesdays. It's a college bar. And I remember I was talking to a group of women, beautiful girls, and they said Tinder. We don't need Tinder because they're surrounded by so many men, whether it's in their campus, house parties, or even the bar, that so many guys are there available to them or men hitting on them. There's no need. There's just no need. You know, the women that you tend to see online tend to be single mothers, women that are undesirable, women that have mental issues. If you do find a woman that is on point, typically she's the one that just got out of a relationship and you want to swoop her up real fast if you are looking, because those are the women that, you know, tend to be more like girlfriend material or worse something because they've been in a relationship, but now they're trying to navigate the dating market again. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's Matty Ghost.
Yo, Matty Ghost, what's up, player?
What's up, man? What's up?
How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. I got like a lot of stories with online dating.
Hey, fam, go ahead and spit it. Have you ever been catfish?
Nah, I've never been.
Q&A session has started.
Oh, my bad. Hold up. Ghost, you still there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah. So go ahead, give us a story, player.
I met this one chick from Oregon in South Carolina. I'm like in South Carolina. Like, thick, she was cool, but I warmed her up first. We met at like a bar slash like dance hall kind of thing, and you know, we were sitting down playing pool, and then we sat like in the lounge area, and I kissed her up a little bit. And then for the next day, I just invited her to the crib. No resistance, smashed, you know. And I made that shit Kegel, man. I could feel it, man. I was like, God damn.
So Matty, Ghost, hold up. You've never been catfish before?
No, but see, I haven't met a whole bunch of chicks online. You know, I'm not like you, man. I hadn't done like the thousands, man. I just done like, you know, maybe 10, 20. I mean, I hadn't been in the field that hard like how you done it, you know. I respect the tenacity, man.
Yeah, I'm real talk, fam. I'm too old, man. When I was like in my 20s, I used to go out every weekend, especially once I learned game in my mid 20s. But now, fam, I maybe go out once a week, maybe if that, maybe twice a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I met another chick. I use black people meat because it's easy. Because the chicks, they usually down and worn out. You know, some of them, you know, and they looking for a black dude. They, you know, they tired of Pookie and Ray Ray or whatever. But I got adventurous one time. I saw this Canadian chick on there. Because I was just looking around, farting around, and I started messaging her, and she messaged me back. And all of a sudden, she was like, you know, she'll pay for the plane ticket. Remember, I've been talking about that in the chat. And yeah.
Wait. So this chick bought a plane ticket to see you?
Yeah. I went to go see her.
Oh, where was she at?
Saskatchewan.
Oh, shit. Oh, and she was a black chick?
Nah, it was a white chick.
Okay, okay. Hey, Matty
Yeah,
Ghost,
she
man,
was like
send me the
that.
pictures, fam. You know me, man. Snow.
I had some on my old phone. This was like back in '08.
Go ahead, tell us the story. So what happened?
I met her, you know, I mean, she was a little chubby. I wasn't catfish. I was cool with it. I mean, because she was smart. She was like a smart, nerdy type. She was about like a 6.8, so I was cool with that. So anyway, she took me back to her spot. You know, I hit that the same night. I hit it like every night I was there. And we went out one time, and then like she went to go vote for a local election. I was just watching shit on TV, and then only thing I didn't like about her was she had like a temper problem because she worked in IT. I guess she was under a lot of stress. Like she would get mad at the drop of a hat, and then she would get mad like if I was looking around and I saw another chick and shit, you know. 'Cause they got all kinds of chicks up in there, you know. I was looking around, I saw this chick with a fat ass and stuff, and she got mad. It was like one of those local Indian chicks, you know. And she had got mad about it. She had an attitude about it the whole time. And then I think some other chick had called me while I was up there. Because at that time I was kind of juggling because I didn't know if this chick was going to be down or not or what she looked like, you know.
Right.
It was kind of like, I don't know what could happen. I could die, you know. And this shit was storming when I got up there. Friends told me, really, they egged me on to do it. That's why I went ahead and did it.
So let me ask you this. When you met this chick, did you stay at a hotel or you stayed at her place?
I stayed at her place, her apartment.
Okay, that's cool.
And she drove me around. See, and after that, that was like my awakening moment. I was like, man, fuck these black chicks. I mean, if I get one, cool. If I don't care.
Right.
You know, and then I was like, fuck the white girls in the South, too. Fuck them, too. If I'm going to fuck with a white girl, she got to be like where you're from or on the West Coast. I'm not fucking with any white girls from the South because they're all nasty, fat, stupid, and sloppy. And the ones that are down, they only want to fuck the athletes, you know what I'm saying, in the Southeast.
Right.
I just kind of just said, fuck white girls. If I fuck with a white girl, it's got to be like up north or on the West Coast.
Okay. Now, Maddie, I know you travel. Have you gone back to Canada since or not?
No, I haven't, but I plan on hopefully going later on this year.
Okay. That's what's up. So,
yeah.
So do you date local girls or where do you meet girls at nowadays, man?
I try to, if I'm dating, I try to meet girls from Atlanta.
Okay.
I can't. Because the girls here are kind of simple, you know, dating that Pookie Ray Ray shit. And
right.
The thing is, you can fuck them. It's just, you know, after you fuck them, it's like no commonality there. You know, they're not on the same level you are.
Right.
They're thinking about, you know, getting some red bottoms or going to KFC or, you know, simple shit. Or, are we going to have a baby and all this bullshit.
Right.
So,
damn.
I don't fuck with the girls around here. I have to do the girls like in a big city. Just because, you know, I've experienced different type of chicks, and just the local chicks, they kind of turn me off.
Right. That's crazy, man. Yeah, fam. You already know where I'm at, man. You know, black girls are hard to come by, and you know, the black girls that we do have, they all look like ogres and shit. You know what I mean? So
oh shit, we got fat asses down here, man. You would love it.
I mean, what about the single mothers though? I heard y'all got a lot of single mothers down there.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
wild, man.
yeah.
On my job, I got this MILF. She's fine. She got like 3 kids, and she smokes like Hillshire Farms. Cigarette after cigarette. Soon as break time, hauling ass to go to the smoke area. But she's fine though. She's like 31. I give her about 5 years. Her face be all shrunk in like one of my little small skeletons, the small skeleton head, shrunken down and shit. No skin.
Damn.
But, yeah, man, we got a lot of fat asses, but we got a lot of milk. So it's like, chick, or do you not want to fuck the chick? That's the decision you have to come to.
Now, Matty goes. Let me ask you this, and you ain't got to give me an exact number, man. Are you in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, man?
I'm in my 40s.
Okay.
I'm in my 40s, man.
You got any kid?
So,
you got any kids or anything like that?
I got no dun-duns. Unscathed, kid.
Man. All right, fam. So what about? I mean, I know you've been on my other streams because I mean you're one of my mods. So I know you said you was planning to go to Brazil or some shit, right? That was you, right?
No, that wasn't me. That's
Okay.
probably somebody else. But I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Brazil, but unless I see, but I'd have to have a connect. Then I could do it. You know what I mean? I know. O'Shea goes to Uganda for that ass.
Yeah. Shout out to O'Shea, man. Yeah, O'Shea. He got bitches on deck. He got bitches in Uganda ready to go. But the problem with them Uganda hoes is they want bread after you smash. They want a new living room and all types of shit.
Hey, I just do like what O'Shea does. Sprinkle a little and get out of there. Throw a little finger dust at him and shit.
All right, man. Let me ask you this, man. What's your take on tricking, man? Are you cool with that or not?
I'm cool with it. If you got the money at your disposal, it's not hurting your wallet. I'm with it. If you don't have the money at disposal, you shouldn't trick. You know.
Right.
The only problem is like for other cats that come in behind the tricking, then there's an expectation there. You know.
Right.
That's the only problem I see with tricking. Because it doesn't trickle down when it comes to the next dude that comes behind. They expect the same thing in return. You know.
Right. I feel you. Me personally, then, I mean, if taking a girl out to dinner is tricking and having some drinks, then whatever. But I know this is a topic we discussed, but taking a bitch shopping or some shit like that, to me, I don't know about all that shit. But taking a girl out to eat, some niggas consider taking a girl out on a date tricking. So
it could be
whatever.
It could be because like what that dude Alpha Male was saying, like you could be the date guy and then he could come in and clean up.
That's true.
You know?
Alpha makes a good point. And I've been that guy too. I've been the dude that she called the other nigga talking about I can't make it on the date while I was blowing her back out. Like that shit blew my mind because then you start to wonder if all these chicks are flaking on you, what if it's because of that same reason?
Yeah, see, like I told you that chick I made from Oregon, I met her up at the spot. I didn't spend any money on her. I met her like at a sports bar. We played pool and got in the lounge area and I kissed her up and I met her the next day. I smashed. I think like if you want to take them out on a date, you have to kind of like develop some kind of physical interaction first. And that way, it's not like you're tricking on them because it's already established that you're gonna smash anyway.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then me personally, I'm not like alpha male. I have my own style. My style is just like cool. You see me, I'm gonna show you, my masculinity. If you cool with that, I just say fuck it. I move on to somebody else.
Right.
I don't get bent out of shape if a bitch don't like my style. There's somebody for everybody, so I just like fuck it, you know.
Right. Yeah, fam. One thing I realized because in my 20s, man, I was doing what Player Supreme called hole chasing, and now in my 30s, I don't. If I notice a chick is not like, even if a chick is fine, like I was talking to this fine chick, she wanted me to chase her. I'm not chasing you at all. Yeah. Like I want females to like kind of chase me. You know what I'm saying? So and then she hit me up on Saturday night, like because I had to be at work on Sunday early. Like I had to be up at like 5. She's like, "Yo, are you out?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm at the crib." And it was like 20 below zero or some shit. But it's like I'm not gonna go out and be like, "Where you at? I'll meet you." Fuck that. Even if I was out, I wouldn't meet you. Like I wouldn't. You come meet me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not meeting females, and I've had females try to pull that shit all the time. I'm like, "Nah, I'm here. You can come here."
Yeah, that's crazy. Now Sunday, she was trying to get into some shit.
Nah, man, it was Saturday night. She wanted me to meet her. Like I said, I was sleeping on the couch, man. I'm like, yo.
Okay.
Okay.
She was probably had cabin fever and wanted to get out.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that. It'd be like that up north, man. When it's this cold, Ain't nothing to do.
But
You know.
yeah, I have one thing I want to throw at you, like all these movements that we're having, like dudes being woke and all that stuff. But the statistics, 7 out of 10 black women that they have children out of wedlock. You know, if there were more brothers that would be like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck this broad. A 7 or 8 would be easy to fuck. It would be no fucking effort. But niggas are still doing the fuckery because it's still that statistic of that 7 out of 10 out of wedlock.
I think the biggest problem is that a lot of niggas don't have standards, and they will fuck with the woman that has kids by multiple men, by different, baby daddies. And let's keep it real, not to put race into it, but white guys don't play that shit for the most part. They're not gonna deal with the woman like that is a single mother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But black men, it's kind of like become normalized that we cool. Oh, it's kind of weird. It's considered weird in the black community if you don't have kids. And I'm pretty sure, Maddie, you get that all the time. Like, nigga, you ain't got kids. Are you gay? Yeah. Like, I've had that happen to me a lot.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I just act like I don't give a shit. I joke it off, and then that pisses them off more. Like, they want to see you like you're a little squirrel, like scurrying around, like, oh shit. But when they see you don't give a shit, you have a plan, you have goals, you have things you're setting up, then they be like, okay, that nigga got his shit right. He's on some other shit. Then they get out of your way. They get scared when you're on that shit of progressing instead of regressing. They get out of your way there.
Yeah, because they realize that they can't trap you with their bullshit games that they can trap other niggas with. And then also a lot of single mothers, let's keep it real, Maddie, they try to use the coochie as a form of control and shit.
Yeah, because that chick was fine, man, on my job, man. She was fucking coming on like fucking Van Damme with the kicks and shit. I was fucking putting it off, man. I believe me, I wanted to fucking fuck it one good time, but the problem is this other chick I work with, the girl has a boyfriend. The boyfriend works on second shift. She runs into the boyfriend all the time. So I know as soon as I fuck the chick, she go back and tell her friend, and her friend would tell the boyfriend, and the nigga want to fucking like kick my ass and shit.
Right.
I'd be like, man, your chick's a hoe. I was just getting a nut, man.
Yeah, Maddie. That's why I told you behind the scenes, man. Don't but don't dip your pen in company ink, man. I be telling you, brothers, man.
Yeah, you're right, man. And then I had to play it like careful, man, because I joke around with it sometimes. Then like, damn, I can't get too sexual if the bitch want to take me to HR. But then she could come in there and get on. She would get like close to me, like she was trying to kiss me and shit, touch my hand and shit. I'm like, damn, boy. If I was Pookie and Ray, I'd have been to knock you down 3 times.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those chicks at work, man, because those chicks, man, if that shit turns sour, then that's your job, that's your career. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful, bro.
That's why I didn't do it, man. She got fired anyway eventually, but
see, now that she got fired, then you could do it, you know?
Yeah, but she never called me.
Oh,
she didn't like really have a phone, and I wasn't about to chase her because she got a dude. So I was like, I mean, really, if I could have, I really wanted to. But I'm chasing this cryptocurrency and some stocks right now.
Wait, Maddie. Let's talk about the crash for a second, fam. But yo, hold up, fam. I'm just give me your opinion, fam. I'm just run to the bathroom real quick, nigga. I gotta pee like a motherfucker. Give me no. I want to know, Maddie. I want to know your analysis. Why is crypto crashing so hard right now?
Because of fucking Chinese and the Koreans. The Chinese saying that they don't want it. They want to regulate it. If they do it, they want to shut down mining, and the Koreans want to regulate it. They want to shut it down and decide how they want to regulate it. So it's kind of a lull period right now, but I think in February it might pick up, just because tax sale season starts in April. You gotta have all your taxes filed in April. So what happens in sometime in mid-February, that's when a lot of people start buying stocks so they can make some quick money before they have to do that tax selling. you know, into April or whenever you have to file your taxes. That's the deadline. So that's my opinion on that. Tax selling and Chinese and Koreans fucking it up. I'm just gonna be kind of patient with the crypto, but I got some other options I'm working on now.
Hey, Maddie, but right now, tell these brothers, right now is the best time to buy. I saw Litecoin go down to 170. I'm waiting for it to go below 100. I'm gonna cop some more of that, John.
Yeah. You just wait for it to bottom out, then just load up. Shit, I was up to 5,000 and get all that urethane. Well, 4,000 my urethane before it started crashing down. I made 4,000 one time, but I held some and doubled up to 4,000 again. Now it's probably like 1,700 or 1,500. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna hold out. And then I got my weed stocks. I got this one stock where they handle the packaging of the weed. They don't touch the plant. So I don't have to worry about, you know, feds coming in and crashing down on shit. All they do is sell the packaging. You know, they sell vaporizers and other accessories for people that like to smoke marijuana. So that one almost doubled up today.
Hey, Maddie. So right now this shit's going down, but right now is a good time to, because I look at the prices. I'm like, yo, this is like the Black Friday sale for cryptos right now.
Yeah, pretty much. And then another thing too, you know, with the mining, they got like they only got 20% left that they can mine. So that might be another thing too. 80% of all the Bitcoins are mined right now.
Right, but that's why, you know, you need to get into the altcoins this year. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I'm getting into altcoins. But right now, man, it's the best time to buy. Like if you have a couple $100, or if you got a G or two lying around, I know we ain't got it lying around, but you know what I'm saying. Man, because I was looking at the shit, I was like, yo, this is the perfect time, because you know it's gonna go back up.
Yeah, I was looking at Verge and maybe IOTA, maybe. Yeah, those two and a couple more. They get pretty cheap.
Yo, I'll get you some Digibyte, some Dash. I got some Dash.
Dash. Yeah, Dash is good too.
I fuck with Dash. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, the cryptos right now, man, it's the best time to buy. It's like, yo, some people are tripping, but you know what? Like one of my boys said, this shit happen every year at the beginning of the year. People sell, and then at the end of the year, the shit go back up. He said, so don't trip. I was like, who said I was tripping? I'm happy.
Like March, April, if you want to take some off the top.
Right.
If it goes up, you can take some off the top and still have the rest to ride for the rest of the year.
Right.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
That's the way to do it.
I just had another thing I want to run by you. What's your take on 5 and 6s? When you curve them, right, and you try to be nice about it, they get fucking hella mad and shit. And envious. You know how like Drake curved that one chick?
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on like just an average chick that gets mad when you curve them?
Me, yo, fam, when I curve chicks, I mean, really, I'm gonna keep it real. It depends on the situation. It depends how I curve them, you know. You know, it really depends on the situation, fam. Because you know, sometimes I'm savage with the shit. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah, because like especially like some of those fine chicks, you gotta be savage with them. They can handle it. But like you know, like some 5s and 6s, you gotta be kind of gentle. You don't want them coming after you on revenge shit, you know.
Right. No, I remember I curved this one chick I used to, you know, deal with, and then she came back around. She got a baby, and then she was trying to I don't know what the fuck she was trying to do. She got a baby now, so I think she wanted us to all hang out or some shit. And then I sent her a text message. I was at the gym. I'm like, yo, I met somebody right now, whoop-de woo, and I'm seeing where that goes. And then she got salty, and she was like, well, I wasn't trying to date you, and la la la, but I've been curving that chick for the longest because like the first when we used to get together, I noticed that and she was I'm gonna keep her, she was a 5, she was an average chick, but man,
Yeah.
I used to call her Hoover because she sucked it like a vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Like no, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I didn't even used to smash her because I wasn't like all that attractive, but she could suck a mean dick. Like yo, you know.
Damn.
So, but the problem was is like I could tell like even though she liked me, we would go out in public and she'd be always like looking at other dudes. I was like, really? And the thing about it
Damn.
is, shout out to Alpha Male Strategies. At that time, I never called her out on it. I would just peep it that she was always looking at other dudes. Like I just got the vibe that she felt like she could do better. And then when we broke up and I started, this was a few years ago when I started getting in shape and shit like that, and we started hanging out again. She could tell like, oh man, I should have stuck with this dude. But by that time, I wasn't really interested in her, and I was moving on to some other things. But then I caught up with her recently, and now, dog, she hit the wall. But I still remember, the hooverness, So I was trying to do that, but then she was trying to like do family outings and shit. I'm like, skirt, skirt. I'm like, yo, you got the wrong nigga, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me. So then I met another chick at that time, and that shit didn't work out. But then I curved her, and then she got salty when I curved her like that. So I was like, yo, that's just how the game go. But I kept it real. I didn't lie to her. I didn't lead her on. I could have did that shit, but she wanted me to be like, I don't know, an uncle figure or some bullshit for I don't know what the fuck she wanted me to be for a kid. But clearly she wanted to put me in a beta male zone, and I peeped that. I peeped that a while ago. Like, bitch, you used to suck my dick. You used to do all types of freaky shit, and I'm not gonna get into it, but and now you want to do this. So I was like, nah. So after I did that, I could tell like that threw her off, but it is what it is. I didn't do it because I hate the chick. It's just at that point, I'm moving on. Like, yo, real talk, like I don't have time for these females that now, that you used to deal with back in the day. And then now they want to act like they're all these good women and this and that. But you know that after you, they ran through 20 different niggas on some Adrian Peterson shit. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm kind of like, if I see a chick that's fine and she's cool, I'm like, man, let me see what's fucked up about her. I know something's fucked up,
Yeah, especially if you meet the chick online, fam, because those chicks all like got underlying issues and shit, baggage and shit like that. And the thing about fine chicks, a lot of them are just ran through. Like, even if she's fine physically, she been ran through. Niggas done dicked her down, gangbangs, giving oral sex in the back of Ubers. I mean, these fine chicks, man, they be doing the most. You know what I'm saying?
Ansari. I can't find the channel. Ansari.
Why you gotta bring up her name, play?
Wow, man, but shit, man, that's unfortunately, man. It's like now niggas can get the ass now. It's just like how much of a slut is she on the slut meter, That's the problem.
I know some of you niggas care about that. I really don't give a fuck about that broad. I don't know why niggas, love to talk. I don't get it. She's just an average. Like, that would be like, she'd be an average Minnesota. She'd be average out here. I don't see how she's bad. She do got some DSLs. I'm not gonna lie, but when I start to hear her talk, I just get turned off because she be it ain't even dry snitching. She be snitching on everything, telling people's business, and that's the worst type of chick. She don't even tell people's business on the street. She tell people's business on the internet. So you got random motherfuckers that, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that shit is not cool. Like,
yo, that's how these chicks in the Southeast do, man. So she could be blowing you, and she be like on another line. I'm blowing him right now. I'm gonna let you know when he's gonna come.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. I heard she blew you like 8 times. I was on the phone with her.
Wow.
They have no discretion, man. They want everybody to know what they were doing. No discretion.
See, that's another reason why I don't mess with sisters, man. Because it's kind of like, yo, they talk the most. You know what I mean?
Hey, but I only hit like two white chicks, but it's different when you're hitting a white chick. It's like they go in another universe and shit. It's like, fuck, man, the damn bodies fucking get all dang, I can't think of the word, man, contorted and shit.
You giving her that bunker buster though, fam? That's why.
Yeah, they look like they turning into aliens and shit. I was like, damn, I hope I don't break her. You know?
Yo, real talk, man.
I squeezed this thick chick so tight. She was like, "Oh, you hurt my back," but she said, "But don't stop." Oh God, she was hilarious, man.
I don't even know what to say after this, man. I'm trying to keep this PG-13.
I know you done like 100,000 times, man. All the chicks you got, man.
Oh man, I mean, I got some stories to tell, man.
I know you do.
I got a couple. I'm not gonna get into detail, but there was one chick, man. Every time, like I didn't smash her a lot, but I would always have to put a towel down because she squirted all over my bed, man. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, so I'd have to put towels down. Every time she came, I'd wash the sheets. Like, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, put some plastic down like juju, like little June bugs coming over for sleepover.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, but now, I mean, what my goal is now is to get my money all the way right like I want to, and then maybe possibly get me like a foreign chick. So I can do that, and go from there and see how that works out. I mean, I might get me a chick around here. You know what I mean? That's an option, but I want the foreign chicks as an option also. So I'm trying to get like you and O'Shea, man. Get everything straight, tight, and then get me some bitches, and then maybe settle down with one that's cool, that got his shit together. You know?
Right. Definitely. Yeah, fam. I mean, if you get yourself a foreigner, don't fall under the illusion that they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, be better. And for goodness sakes, man, don't bring her back here if you're trying to wife her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, see what my plan is. Maybe I might move to Canada, or I might try some other areas. I don't plan to come back.
Damn. Yo, I heard Canada is great for brothers though, man. Especially, did you see that video I made about Canada?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. When I was in the mall down there, they had these like Native American Indian chicks. They were on my nuts, man. I had to kind of like be careful. I don't want to piss the chick off I was with. You know?
Right.
So I mean, they like when you go up to them, they're just like nice and friendly and shit.
Yeah. Canadians are hella friendly, man. They are hella polite. And some of them, you know, some of those girls got that cute Canadian and French accent. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the way she was talking, like she was saying, instead of saying out, she would say out. You know, like the accent.
Right.
And then a lot of those chicks have their shit together. You know what I'm saying? They're educated. It's not like these broke-back bums down over here. You know?
Right. Yeah. No, I mean it's different levels, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean it's different levels wherever you go, man. And you just gotta. I don't know, man. You got to go where you want it. I always tell brothers that. You know, it doesn't mean that you got to go to Becky or Ashley, but just go where you want it. Go where you know, the type of chick that you want, that wants you. Make the game easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then the like you, O'Shea, Alpha Male, Steve Dean, you gotta have your own thing that makes you you. You can't do whatever somebody else is doing. You gotta do what works for you.
Oh, facts.
Bottom line, you have to be a man. You have to be masculine.
Yes.
No matter where you go, if you're not a man, you're not masculine. It's not gonna last.
Facts. You know? Facts. No, fam. That's why it's kind of like, you know, you gotta be a man and have boundaries and shit that you'll deal with and that you won't. That's why some of these chicks, even out here, I could date easily a couple feminist chicks. The problem is, I'm not trying to get smashed with a girl with a strap on. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying that metaphorically, of course. But the thing about it is that the reason why some of these chicks out here are single, is because they don't look at a man with respect or equal. They want to dominate a man. You know, out here they got a term for that out here. They call them alpha femi. You ever heard of that?
Nah, I ain't heard
Alpha
of that.
femi is a guy who's an alpha male, but he's feminine. The fuck does that even? That's like an oxymoron. That's like, how can you be alpha but feminine? So they want to do. So basically, what these feminist chicks are saying is they're looking for a guy who is good looking. He's desired by women, right? He's got alpha male qualities, but he's feminine and he's a feminist. So basically, they're looking for like an Aziz Ansari type, but he looked like George Clooney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Hard, but then in the bedroom or in life in general, they want to be able to control everything, like the finances of, you know, the household. They want to be able to control that. But then out in the limelight, they want to project their image like he's controlled everything.
No, not necessarily control, but they want a guy that, you know, they can dominate, but a guy that still physically makes their where the sun don't shine tingle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So they're looking for a pretty boy, but they're looking for a pretty boy who's got feminine traits, like, you know. So it's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I like Steve Dean. He's funny, man. He be on point all the time, though. All the time, he be on point.
Yeah, Steve is cool. I mean, Steve gets a lot of criticism, and some of it is deserved. I will say that, but Steve is cool, man. Steve is cool.
Yeah, I take everything from everybody, and I try to learn from different points of view.
Right. And as you should, brother.
That's me personally, because I know I'm not perfect by no means. So I whatever I learn, I try to take it in. I don't discriminate with whoever's trying to give the knowledge. So that's my thing.
Yeah, no, brother, as you should, because at the end of the day, you know, that's what I do. It's like you take the game from whoever, and the shit that you don't agree with, you throw that shit away.
Yeah, because no matter who you get the information from, there's gonna be some things you don't agree with,
right?
And then there's gonna be other things you can come to terms with. You just gotta soak it in. That's what I believe.
Facts.
Like a couple of weeks ago, I went to this. Well, I had to get a root canal done. I was talking to the dentist about cryptocurrencies and stocks, and they had me come to their office on an off day. I had like printed some shit out, and they just listened to me for 2 hours. I might try to make some money off of that shit, man.
That's
easy.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you talking about what?
Like, you know, being like a financial advisor.
Yeah, I mean,
all I gotta do is start my LLC and then go off of that, you know.
Right.
But yeah, one of my recommendations almost doubled up. I hope they listen to what I said.
Right.
Yeah. Shit, I just want to call in. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I just want to call in and give my points of view on the Me Too and little funny stories I had hooking up with chicks on the internet.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good to finally hear your voice, player.
Yeah, but like I said, man, if you do decide to swing down to the Southeast at some point, the ass is easy. You'll be able to get chicks with fat asses, but you just got to make sure you got to filter them.
Oh, for sure.
There's a lot of single milfs down here walking around.
Okay, all right, man. I'll keep that in mind, player. I'll keep that in mind.
It's not hard, man. You get a nice looking chick. It's just the baggage. That's the only thing.
Yeah. That's... Welcome to 2018. What chick doesn't have? Even 22-year-old girls now got baggage, man. In 2018.
I know. I'm seeing that, man. I'm kind of like worried for my nephew and shit.
Right.
My nephew's like 10. I got a nephew that's like 16. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta kind of keep a watch on them, man. Make sure they don't knock anybody up. Be like your uncle. Don't knock anybody up.
Nah,
Have
man.
your own shit.
That's the
Your
best
own
advice.
crib.
That's the best advice you can give him, man. Don't get no thought pregnant, man.
Yeah, man. I showed him my cryptocurrency shit. I was like, see, you need to be doing this. Don't be knocking up these sluts. Cause a slut is a slut. You can fuck them anytime you want, side of the road, in the bathroom. I mean, these chicks are down. You don't have to do all that extra shit.
Right. Facts.
But that's the thing that gets me is like, dude, like James Harden paying for that chick. He don't have to throw that much money out to get all he gotta do is pop up, you know.
Right.
And then like some of these dudes sharing these chicks, these video holes, And I know you didn't see like some of the stories and whatnot, but some of these dudes, as soon as one rapper dude is done with a chick, another rapper dude comes in right behind it, and then he be all over like nobody's hit that shit.
Right.
Right behind getting secondhand dick, Like as soon as the dude is like off the tour bus, the other tour bus comes up and picks the chick up.
Yeah, it's disgusting, man. It's nasty.
I mean, and they got you shit. I'm fucking Harry Houdini and shit, and I'm getting chicks. I don't have as much money as they got.
Right.
I got a little something stashed away, but damn, if I was rich, I wouldn't be.
Hey, man, you be
that.
donating, Maddie. You be donating. And by the way, for those brothers say there's no super chat, you right. But we got the GoFundMe link still popping. So hit that link, support your boy. They flagging me, man. So I'm gonna be on this channel a lot. Facts.
Oh.
This is gonna be my new main channel for the next month or so, man. Real talk.
Hey, where's LR Movement, man? That dude's cool too. I like that dude.
LAR, man. He's at work right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
He got some deep perspective on a lot of things.
Yeah, LAR, man. I love that dude. That's my brother, man. Like he is, he's on a different level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he just kind of came out of nowhere, and it was like he was there for the whole time, man.
But that's the thing about LAR. He's always been around. LAR's been around since like 2010. It's just that.
Oh shit.
It's just that number one, he wasn't getting the type of views that he should have been getting, and number two, like in the last 2 years, he's been putting in a lot more work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But LAR's been around for a hot minute, though. Facts.
He's a smart dude. Don would be killing me with his perspectives too, man. He'd be on point. He's like a wholesaler.
Yeah.
He knows what they're gonna do before they do it.
Yeah, no, LAR is definitely on point, man. That's my dude.
And then O'Shea just be killing me. O'Shea he's all around it, all around dude, But I don't want to hold you up, but I just want to say I respect all of y'all.
Oh man, thank you, Matty Goes. I respect you too, brother, man. Good of you to call in, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, more people need to call in. I'm not like the most like YouTube voice kind of dude, but I just wanted to throw my 2 cents out there.
Oh no problem, man. Glad to hear it, player. Glad to hear it.
All right, man. I'm about to get me something to eat.
All right, man. There you go.
Later.
All right, peace. All right, man. Y'all want to call? Anybody else want to call in, man? You know what I'm saying? The phone line is in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hear from Matty Ghost. He's a moderator of mine, also a longtime supporter. The super chat, Empty Wallet, that was the donation button that you could do to donate. But since this is a new channel, it's been disabled. However, the GoFundMe is still active, man. So that's what it is. But yo, y'all call in if y'all want to talk. Let's chop it up. All right, so going back to the article, basically they talked about video dating. I don't know about that, but let's play the clip.
For for a lot of folks, they use their phones to find everything, including finding love. And apparently a new study says certain keywords and key images can actually increase your likelihood of finding that significant other by about 145%, basically. And avocados, apparently if you reference that in your messages, it gives you a higher likelihood that you'll see a return message from that person that you're trying to court on social media. So I guess that gave us the question of, when you were dating, was there something that you always did, or something in terms of presenting yourself that would make you feel more appealing?
See, and I'm going to feel a bit of a dinosaur, because when I was dating way back when, it was a different way of dating. You actually called someone to ask them out. You met in a bar, and so isn't that romantic?
Yes.
So how did it? What was my?
But would you like your posture?
Shit, you still meet in a bar.
Sure, would your posture get better? Would you know?
I had
you have a British accent. I don't know.
My girlfriend said I had a motion.
Oh, is that it?
I did something. Oh gosh, they were watching, but they're not. But to woo a gentleman in that bar, I would go. I'd kind of.
Like
something
that?
with my that looks just all wrong and weird.
That it just looks slightly a bit awkward, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know.
Yes, you find mine was like,
the Asian guy's kind of awkward with that shirt, but okay.
Mostly online dating, right? So it was just like being casual and cool. Just like, what's up? Wanna get a drink?
Okay.
Like actually write it.
See what I just said? Want to grab a drink? Really?
And that was in person?
No, I was on.
Oh,
and then you meet in person. Yeah, different generations. But I didn't do the hair thing. I didn't have as much hair back then.
All right, so yeah, I don't know about this whole avocado, brothers. Don't listen to that bullshit. That's not gonna get you no play. Not even with white women. Okay, talking about, hey, do you like avocados? I don't get the yeah. I mean, if that works for you, let me know. Let me know, man. Let me know. You know what I mean? But I've never, any brother say, yo, Solo, I use the avocado line. I got all these vegan hipster white girls on. Okay, cool story, bro. Cool story. I mean, that shit, avocado. Come on, man. Go ahead and try it, Kenshin. Go ahead and try it. Know what I'm saying? I don't, unless you want some feminist vegan chick, go ahead. So they're talking about video dating. There are already apps on the market like Hinge and Coffee Meets Bagel that have a video chat option. And Ray believes that this will continue to expand to the market in 2018. I think video dating will actually be cool because then you can know what she looks like. But still, these chicks hide their bodies. I know some brothers Skype they chicks or used to Skype, and chicks were still able to hide their bodies. So, but she says that partly due to the fact that dating online is shifting from texting to in-face interactions like dating in previous years. People want to meet faster, whether it's through video communication or in person. There's more transparency. Yes, yeah, people do want to meet faster. You know, and it's not just dudes, it's females too. The problem with some females, though, is they treat dating like a job application where they're just running through a bunch of dudes. You know, I've had chicks say, oh, I went on a couple dates last week. It's kind of like, yo, you know, serial dating is very, very rampant on online dating. It's out of hand. Like, you got some chicks who just, that's all they're there for, is just serial dating. You know what I mean? That's just true. Let's read what else they say. Social media sites as dating apps. People are also venturing outside of social media sites like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Experts notes direct messaging someone is just the same as messaging someone on a dating app. Look, I don't know about that, man. I know some of y'all do that Facebook pimping or used to. I don't know about that. I ain't got time for that. Twitter, how do you meet chicks on Twitter? Like, most chicks that you see on Twitter, they don't even live in your area unless you have a hack. If you have a Twitter hack, let me know. Instagram, well, we're same with Instagram. Unless you're adding like friends of chicks that you know. I mean, this article is kind of terrible. Group dating. No, this isn't something out of The Bachelor, but Ray thinks dating in 2018 means meeting more people in group settings. Well, yeah, I mean, people have been doing that since the beginning of time. It's called social circle dating. You know, you meet somebody through your social circle. Duh. I don't understand unless you do. You know, you're talking about group dating, like you're meeting at one of these like meetup apps or something like that. And I've heard some of my buddies tried that, and it was a sausage fest. It'd be like one chick to like 10 dudes, and all the 10 dudes are on the chick. You know, so that might be good for women who are single. You know what I mean? Dating apps for business. Spire believes some dating apps will turn into platforms to do business since people are networking and connecting on social media sites anyway. They will also use dating apps for the same intentions. This allows you to cast a wide net as you expand your social circle. Combining business network with social networking and dating apps will become the go-to place to find a date, a friend, or a business associate, she tells Global News. Once again, there are already group meetup dating apps or group meetup websites. Goodbye hookups? I don't think so. Hookups will always be around if you have men who are horny and women who are horny. Oh, and although casual dating, multiple partners and one night hookups aren't out of the equation in 2018, hello, duh. Spira says people who have been using apps in the last few years are going to move away from these types of relationship. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of online fatigue. I think I have that. You know, where you're just meeting people after people and none of them are serious. You know, you might meet somebody and hook up with them and there's nothing there, you know. Spira says people who have been using apps in the last few years are going to move away from them types of relationships. She adds online will be upfront about being in serious relationships as well as their dating fatigue. That's already been happening for the last couple of years. That's nothing new. Wynn says that also means more people may just continue being single for another year. I truly don't believe that you can be a good match for someone until you are a good match for yourself. Hopefully, embracing singledom in 2018 will help you do that. And I agree with that. Some of us, we need to focus on ourselves in 2018 before we focus on these broads or dudes. And that's for the ladies. Matchmaking. Even though she's a matchmaker herself, Wynn says matchmaking will get trendy again because of the online fatigue. The number one thing I hear from all of my clients is that they're fed up with online dating. It's impersonal and disconnected. Facts. So while it continues to be the norm, I think we're going to start to see some pushback against online dating. I agree. Online dating is very impersonal, disconnected. You know, you're looked at as a number instead of as a person. And a lot of women, you know, while they may have options to meet somebody cool, because they have so many options, they become overwhelmed. So online fatigue is real, and I know men suffer from online fatigue as well. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I'm about to get out of here, man. Unless somebody else want to call in. What's up, Young Jay? I see you. I'm saying we got the phone lines popping. Yo, my birthday's next week too, so I'm gonna do a special live birthday hangout because I'm gonna be at the crib. You feel me? That's just the thing. Let me know. Yo, my birthday is next Monday, man. But you know, we're gonna be celebrating for the weekend. You know, me, my close friends. You know, we're gonna go out have some dinner, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be low key, nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I'm too old for that rah rah shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old. You know, that's sad, man. I mean, I'm not that old, but I mean, what haven't I done on I mean, I've done the VIP thing on my birthday. I've done the traveling thing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know. When you get old, you just happy to have a nice meal, fam. I ain't gonna lie. All I really want for my birthday, maybe just some Henny, a bad chick, and that's a great birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a perfect birthday. Feel me? That's a great birthday. Oh, thank you, Kenshin. Thank you. Yeah, guys. So listen, to wrap this up, at the end of the day, we got to be pragmatic. If you are still out here dealing with women and online dating or meeting women in person, make sure that you approach these women in a way that they can't demonize you. And even if they try to demonize you, be polite. And if these women are stuck up, then um, keep it moving. Don't tolerate disrespect. And at the end of the day, always remember that you are the prize, player. You are the prize. A lot of these women may be the prize now when they're younger, but the truth of the matter is men are the prize, because when we come into our own, we have the options. We move around. We do what we want to do, you know, and that's the truth. And on the road to success, man, on the road to self-improvement, sometimes you might have to say, yeah, I'm gonna take a break from dating or whatnot. It's hard. It's very, very hard. Because some of us love women. Let's keep it real, not on some corny shit, on some real shit. Some of us love, women. Some of us love the beauty of them, the sex, all of that, But at the end of the day, these women are wilding out. They're like little children that need to be spanked. You know what I'm saying? Like, these women are crazy, and they don't realize that they're the ones perpetuating their own fuckery in regards to a lot of this bullshit that's going on now. And that's why now you have these women like this chick that is accusing Aziz Ansari of sexual assault, when the truth of the matter is you just went on a bad date. You went on a bad date. That's the truth of the matter. You feel me? That's just what it is, man. And at the end of the day, we as men, we have to protect ourselves. We do. Because these women out here, man, they don't really care about what men go through. Nobody cares about what about men who are sexual assault victims. I'm a real talk. I'm thinking about making a video about a girl who tried to rape me, man. True story, man. Some chick tried to rape me last year, man. I'm not even playing. I'm thinking about making that video, man. This chick tried to rape me. You feel me? Have you ever had a chick try to rape you? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make a video, fam. She tried to entrap me. All of that. I'm just thinking about it. I might have to do it on Patreon though. I might have to do it on Patreon because that's a crazy video. You know, that's just what it is. But anyway, guys, listen, I appreciate all of you. Solo TV 84, man, and I'm out, man. Peace.